When they get published, it be saying it's private. Gotta fix that shit. Top messages. And show all messages, man. That chat filter. Live chat on, participant, any. Just in case anybody coming up being on some extra shit. What's good, live stream, man? Now that was weak. Hold on, I gotta start over. I gotta come with better order than that. I ain't gonna lie. What's good, YouTube? Phone grade. That's the start of like a lot of vlogs I'm gonna be doing though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Southside Hunters vlog. I know a lot of y'all was looking for me to put up that Warframe content and shit. Y'all was just finna tune in for that, but I gotta do a lot of everything though, you know. Like, I actually been watching some of these live streamers just to kind of study how they be doing it and how they get people into their streams and stuff like that. And it's just streaming like all day, like 4 hours a day or whatever the case, 5 hours. Like, it take time. And I really don't like to be on live that long, let alone talking. So it's like to be talking for that long. But I mean, I guess I could figure out something. I don't fuck nothing. Let me see. How can I start this stream, man? I'll start off with y'all that, man. Southside of Chicago, man. On phone on Southside Hunters. On, bro. I can talk to y'all about like what it was like going to school out here and shit. Langston Hughes. That was like an everyday thing. Always some fighting or something, always some arguing. A lot of people started stuff for no reason too. I always had people getting into it for like no reason at all and just all type of little shady stuff. But that's how that go though. You know what I'm saying? People like to play. Let me see what else is in store. I do got some content that I want to put out for Warframe or stuff like that, and other type of content that I'm focusing on too. Assassin's Creed Shadows dropped. I see Ubisoft came back with some good shit, so there's a lot of little lanes I might go down. And I just want to speak on the streaming thing in general because I've been doing this for some years. And, you know, y'all always see my content for, like, gaming content. Y'all ain't never saw me, like, really jump on here and talk. But, let me see. Where can I go with this? I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with people being from Chicago and wanting to stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what is this, like, this is coming from where people feel like they need to have, you know what I'm saying, Chicago people be in this box or something like that. Like, and a lot of y'all be so confused about Chicago that also kills me too. Y'all think the whole city is like, it's bad every single corner you turn and stuff like that. Majority of Chicago has nothing to do with Chirac. So I'm gonna just, let me put that as a clear statement for y'all so y'all stop coming out here trying civilians and thinking that y'all trying Chicago people, or when y'all hear somebody say they from Chicago and they out of town, y'all stop trying to test them all the time. You know, a lot of times, majority of Chicago don't have nothing to do with Chirac. And how to break that down is Chirac is like what happened in that, you know what I'm saying, that type of that scene and what was going on was with the main factors, main people or people surrounded of. Majority of the people, especially the families, they did not want to be involved in that. And they didn't want it to be that way. So when y'all jump down Chicago people throats and try to get into it with them and try to start stuff and make y'all look like some goofies, because y'all not picking on nobody that's like really with that or really in, you know what I'm saying, about that business. Like, especially being from like the Southside Hunters, like a lot of y'all, it's gentrified now. Like y'all will come to Chicago now and see like it's totally different out here now than it used to be, you know. And what I don't like though is how y'all come out here and y'all try to, like, you know, first thing y'all want to do is start some drama or try to get into it with somebody from Chicago and stuff like that. That don't do you no good. A lot of people out here about their business. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here about getting their money. A lot of people out here just about doing what they got to do and trying to make something better for themselves. They're not out here trying to get into it and game bang 24/7 and be on that with everybody 24/7. Like, y'all got to stop thinking that every person y'all see in Chicago is the same way. And to speak for a lot of the dudes that's from the streets too, like I got homies right now that are either construction workers or, you know what I'm saying, they own like U-Haul companies and stuff, or just anything, you know what I'm saying? And they'll still pop on the ski mask and walk right in front of you with a ski. But that don't mean like they only good for the streets. Like I knew somebody from like 122nd. He a Black Pea Stone, and he really in it. But he all about his business. He going back to school to learn trades and stuff, and arts and crafts and everything like that. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, we just out here just doing nothing or stupid or don't know how to do this and don't know how to do that. A lot of y'all got that really misconstrued with Chicago people. And I guess that's why a lot of y'all feel like y'all can come doing what y'all do and trying to troll and get entertainment out of us, because y'all feel like we just some dumb hood dudes that don't want to do nothing but shoot at each other and get into it. But that's not really the case. You know, a lot of us is just trying to survive. I'm one of those people. I'm trying to survive. Being out here in Chicago every day is a surviving thing for me. I hate it. I hate being out here only because of how hard it is now. Like, it's very hard to deal with people. And being the way I look and being the way I am in my build and stuff, when I go in places, that judgment of that, like they call it the YN now. You know what I'm saying? That judgment of all of that. I've probably been a YN since 2007, 2016, because I've always been judged by that. And it then got worse because of that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times I'm going into these jobs or just doing anything, and it's making people automatically perceive me as this super gangster, or, you know what I'm saying, this person that's on this type of time and ain't no way he can know how to do this job, or he's trying to get this job to steal or sell weed out of. And it don't be none of that. It just be me trying to do what I got to do as a Black man. But it's been challenging times, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's been challenging times. And I don't know if social media is playing a part in that. I don't know if, you know, maybe people around the world is just looking at it like that or whatever the case, but stop bundling every young Black man that y'all see into the same bundle with the rest of these guys. That's not us. A lot of us is just trying to survive amongst the people, and that's what we got to do. That's how we got to be. That's the only way to survive, or else you get left behind or get left out there to get hurt. It's the same thing like the reason a lot of us joined gangs when we was younger. The only reason a lot of us even got affiliated with these gangs when we were shorties is because we was trying to be protected. Can't always call your mama and your grandma when you outside and about to get into a fight or argument with people. Sometimes you got to call the guys. And sometimes it change your personality. And sometimes people think you went crazy or super angry, but they really don't realize and see and how much you've actually gone through until they in your shoes. And by then, it's just a little too late to notice that. A lot of my family members think that I'm an angry person and think that I'm crashing out on them and going off on them for nothing, or think it's like money things and all that, but it'd be very much more deeper than that, you know? It'd be very much more deeper than that. And maybe one day they'll understand that. Maybe one day they won't. But for people that's coming to this stream and they see this video, or people that in general can, you know what I'm saying, agree with me on that, it's a lot more to that. It's a lot more to that for sure. You know, like family don't be understanding what a person got to go through. And like my family always been the type, like they be really MIA. You know, like a lot of beefs from back then that didn't have nothing to do with me before I was born, they still take place now. And I get the receiving end of it, like the worst of it, like treated a certain way, or I have been treated a certain way growing up. And over time, that'll eventually cause you to have a distance with those people, and the respect level goes down real low, because it's like, if I ain't seen you and I ain't talked to you in a long time, and, you know, you ain't really been there, and when I've gone through these things, you try to come to me and tell me how it's wrong or how I should have did things differently, but you was never there in the first place. That brings about a certain anger too. It's like a contradiction anger. It's like, if you knew you had the right answers back then, why didn't you just show up to help me? You know, why I had to go through all that alone for so long. So now a lot of people wonder like why I move the way I do, why I talk to people the way I do. That's got a lot to do with that. You know, y'all can't disappear out of people's lives and then come back around and or be a certain way towards somebody and then come back around and think it's okay and cool to do that. Like it's not gonna be okay. It's not gonna be cool. You know, you can't do that. You got to be 100% in, 100% rocking with somebody to understand what they've gone through or what makes them do the things they do or say the things they say. There's always a reason behind everything, and there's a reason behind why I do what I do myself. And I had to realize and look up a lot of stuff too. I've allowed so much damage to happen to me that by the time I've realized that I needed to heal, it's so deep that I've been trying to subconsciously subdue it with weed or with X or with you know what I'm saying, just in general, just whatever, you know what I'm saying, can make me feel better for those next couple of hours. And it's not like it's a drug thing or nothing. It's just, it could be something like me playing a phone game and me wanting to spend some money on a phone game, or I roll up some weed and stuff and stuff like that. Like, and I mentioned X, but I'm not a pill popper, and it's been a very long time since I had an X pill, but it's just a point that I still remember to this day how it made me feel, which was calm, relaxed, and you know, it's like it took away my worries. I try to find things to take away my worries because of how much I haven't been able to talk about what is going on or what has happened or how much I've gone through. I've always been that guy that, like, I go through so much and I'll smile about it. Like, I'll laugh about it, or I'll be very serious about it. You know what I'm saying? And nobody notices that and nobody picks it up. They just be like, oh, he's mean, or oh, he's a serious dude, or he's a goofy dude. Like, right now, there's two sides to my family. There's one side that knows me for being very serious and very to the point, and then there's one side that knows me for being really goofy and laughing. And that tends to be, you know what I'm saying, my constant situation with them. It's like, you know, it's not that I'm trying to put on two different faces or anything. It's just, you know, it's just how it is. But enough on me, though. You know what I'm saying? This vlog is really about the south side of the hundreds of Chicago, man. I can talk to y'all about over there, over here, you know what I'm saying, wherever. But I'm going to start off right here on 10-5. You know what I'm saying? Being on 10-5 is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's probably one of the most iconic things, you know? Because when you talk about the hundreds, you know what I'm saying, the hundreds is like these, that block, that block, that block. But when you talking about the Southside hundreds, like the hundreds, this is where a lot of that shit was going on. We had the first Candy Lady. Like, let me just put that out there. All of that with the Candy Lady and all the rest of that, that started from out here. You know what I'm saying? Before it even went down there to the low end, before the low end even started having any beef going in, that was really coming from the hundreds. But that's a whole nother debate and conversation. I ain't trying to have no history lesson with y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, how Chicago really is. Like, if y'all came through the hundreds right now, y'all wouldn't even know, you know what I'm saying, like, this where, you know what I'm saying, this happened, this where this gone down. And now you're just going to see a lot of gentrified stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see that the corner store is different. The same Arabs that was there that watched me grow up ain't even there no more. There's different Arabs that's been there for about 4 or 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that changed and shit like that. But, man, it's always been fun out here, though. I can tell you a time, like, when I was in the 8th grade, we had this big-ass fight. I was going to my homie crib down the way. He used to stay across the tracks, and I'll never forget it. This is when the 2x4 thing started happening. If y'all want to know where everybody got that hitting motherfuckers with 2x4s and all the rest of that, there was a viral-ass video. My homie hit another nigga in his head with a motherfucking 2x4. You know, front of grade, big-ass fight. Long-ass time ago. We was some shorties. We was just getting out of school. 4th grade. He picked that motherfucker up off the tracks, looked at him, clinked that motherfucker right upside his head on 4th grade, left him right there on bro, flayed out on bro, toast strudel. But, you know what I'm saying, that's like that. After that, when that video went up, and this is when Facebook was just getting started, when that video went up, You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like laughing at it and seeing it and shit. And it started making everybody in the whole Chicago want to grab 2x4s and hit somebody with that. That's why you don't ever see 2x4s anywhere. Like, they used to be all over the tracks. If anybody know, if you're from really from the hundreds, you know 2x4s used to just be laid out by the tracks. Motherfuckers used to pick them up and put them as like side melee weapons because back then we didn't have the switches and all that going on yet. That was coming in, but we ain't had that going on for real. You still had your revolvers, you know what I'm saying, your little deuces and shit. You had your little woo-wops, oh bro. And then motherfuckers weren't running around with no big ass, you know what I'm saying, 50s and shit and having switches on their ARPs and all the rest of that. That started coming in, like, I guess, really a couple years back for the shorties and shit. But for us, it was still revolvers and melee weapons. We were still just graduating to our Glocks and shit like that, you know? So before the graduation to the new guns, bro, before we got that new Call of Duty update, on Phone and Gray, motherfuckers used to run around and melee weapons some shit. On Phone and Gray, I stay having a 2x4 in my hand or something, or a baseball bat. On Phone and Gray, you never know when you got to clink a motherfucker. And sometimes it'd be an old motherfucker. Like, I remember this time it was an old man. Oh, bro, I had to put the 2x4 on his head. On Phone and Gray, I had to leave him right there. No, that's you know what I'm saying. That's how it was for us when we was growing up. That's why I'd be shocked by what I'd be seeing these shorties doing, like having ARPs and machine guns and all that. Like, y'all got it. I don't want to gang bang fight or none of that with y'all, because if you got to go grab an automatic to shoot me on phone of grade, first of all, you ain't got no aim, and then second of all, it just ain't no good. Bro, I'm not trying to have a bunch of bullets in my body and be in the hospital and all the rest of that. And I ain't gonna lie, I done heard when you get shot, they gotta go up there. They gotta go up there and check to make sure it ain't no damage and all the rest of that. I ain't for none of that either. So, bro, that's a bad thing right there. I'm starting to wonder about these street guys now, because you know a lot of wanting to go to jail and getting shot. Y'all, there's a lot of butt games right there. Pause. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy, like. That's just what's going on Phone and Grave. Niggas getting shot all the time and be happy they got shot and happy they survived and stuff. You be like, what you really happy about, gang? Because, I mean, the first time I get popped in my arm or something, I got to go through that. I'm not finna play around with nobody. You know, bro, and that motherfucker gonna stay with me 24/7. But I don't know. I guess that's just a different thing. And then social media be getting y'all caught up so much. I ain't gonna lie to you. Growing up in Chicago, I honestly thought everybody understood this, that you're not supposed to have your phone on you when you're going into action, that you ain't supposed to be having stuff on the internet when you're going into action, that you ain't supposed to, you know, I just thought that was just like basic knowledge. Like, I ain't never thought people actually needed to know that they should leave their phone somewhere and, you know what I'm saying, have an alibi set up or just whatever the case, you know, not trying to drop no lessons or dimes, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, I thought some things was natural. You know, I thought some things y'all would just naturally know to do. But I guess y'all really had to get taught a lot. But that's a different story as well. Bro. But like I said, shit, I ain't gonna get on here flogging like I knew, you know what I'm saying, some big faces and try to, you know, hit y'all with that Take Capone Avenue. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He the reason that I just jumped back into the streaming stuff for real, because I be watching his streams and he be turning up. And he another person from Chicago that's doing it. And it's like y'all try to take apart or break apart people and stuff and be like, you know, why Chicago people can't be on this or why y'all can't be on that? Maybe because we tired. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers done lost so many people. I'm not going to get to see my homie Red no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to get to see KD. I ain't going to get to see KJ. I ain't going to get to see all these guys. I'm from the gray, and half of them didn't even die in Chicago. But it's just the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it come a time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was growing up losing people that I was going to the same centers with, or I was going to the same schools with. They gone now. That don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? It make the world feel lost. And that's why Chicago people are pursuing the avenue of doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stream, you know, trying to be something better than what we known for. I've been preaching that for the longest. I remember I used to get called a lame for streaming back then, too. I was such a goofy for doing the streaming stuff, but I was just really trying to make a new avenue. You know what I'm saying? I was really just trying to come up with a new way, a better way. So, And I'm glad to see a lot of like Chicago people is tapping into that. Another one, Mac Muller, you know what I'm saying? You got Reggie Baby and a lot of them main names too, but the ones that people really don't notice that much is the ones I'm trying to get y'all to see the most, right now. And that's like Mac Muller, you know what I'm saying? Take Upon Me, One That Rains. I'm finna change my name too, because I see my YouTube gonna be better if I just come to y'all straight like it is. Oh, bro. It's a lot of main YouTubers that's doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? And they from Chicago. And it's like y'all try to, bewilder and be like, oh, you should be doing something. Ain't you supposed to be drilling, or why you ain't sliding to get back and all that? Half of y'all are suburban kids. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. When you telling somebody to go get back, you telling somebody to go and murder somebody that has a whole family that's going to care about them. And that's creating a brand new pain chain. And sometimes that pain chain can affect your family. You out there in them inboxes and playing around with these people that's really sliding and stuff and telling them to go slide for this, that, and the third. That mess around and fall back on your family. You don't even know. Your family get tied into it. What if your father a lawyer and he got to go sit over the shooter that you just got on there and trolled, and that nigga finds out you've been the one trolling? Stuff like that be coming full circle. Y'all got to be careful with that, man. What you put out there can come right back at you. The same thing that goes for like people that want to be in the city and stuff and want to move out here. Just be cool. Ain't nobody on that with y'all when y'all out here, man. There's money out here to be made, businesses to be constructed. It just take the right mind frames and the right people, and it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't need nobody coming out here destroying or causing more drama. I knew somebody who came from Iowa. She came out here to cause more drama. She didn't come out here to be a savior or be loving to the people she came around. She came out here to cause destruction. And I know personally because that girl tried to get me to get into it with niggas that's all the way on 180th or something. On them, I don't even count that high regularly, so I ain't never slid over there. And they got the nerve to be telling me that we ops. How? Y'all about 75 blocks away from me. Shit. Damn, no more than that. For no grade. Like shit, y'all, I'm pretty sure before y'all get all the way down here, y'all got a couple of people y'all need to stop at, but I guess that's how that go. But my issue is that all of this was starting over a female from Iowa. Like this one over no girl from the rack doing this, So to a lot of you shorties that's out there getting caught up for these females, man, be careful, gang. Like watch what these girls is doing, because they will be in your face and another man's face and then that man's homie face and have them all get into it and about to shoot each other over a woman that's got like either multiple kids, worthless anyway, not to put it that way, but just for real though, like she not really doing nothing to be worth you fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this is like a regular like female that keep on having kids with different multiple men's and stuff. That's not nothing that I would go to war for. And I had to tell her that. I had to tell her, I was like, I'm not about to be fighting and shooting and all this for you when you are who you are. It was so not worth that. So to a lot of these shorties that's trying to crash out for these girls in the rack, first of all, if they ain't from Chicago, stop that. Second of all, watch what that girl do and see if it's really worth you going crazy for. I'm seeing so many men crashing out, trying to kill a woman about going to be with some guy and all the rest of that. First of all, there's a million girls in the world, man. If y'all don't stop that gang, then second of all, it don't even be worth it. Unfortunately, then you dead and gone or in jail, and that girl move on in 2 seconds, gang. The same person you was trying to go and clap at is the same person she going to clap cheeks for. On the grade, like that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So y'all be doing that for nothing. A lot of these girls don't even care to know niggas that's super gangster like that. They just be playing y'all because it's fun. It's fun to them. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at that shit like, oh, that's brownie points, so that's going to help you get that girl better or make her love you some more. She just do it because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going to get her clout. So that's what that girl wanted from all of us. She had me almost get into it with people from the Gardens. If y'all know about the Gardens, you know what I'm saying? That's right up the way. Had me getting into people from over there almost. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have me get into it with people all the way who knows where. Bro, some suburb somewhere. Like it's just bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the messed up part about being with a girl that can be very dangerous and destructive. And that's why a lot of Chicago men have been self-destructive because they've gotten around somebody or people who bring destruction into their life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really get mad at nothing that J Mane is doing, and I'm glad FYB J Mane is doing what he's doing because he's surrounding himself around the positivity and the things he needed to not only win, but help everybody that come around him win too. So I don't understand where the hate for him come in at, or where the dislike come in at for that man, because I guarantee you, if any of you niggas from the rack really tap in with J Mane, he gonna really try to do something to help y'all get about y'all situation. Like he really gonna try to put y'all on somewhere, some form or some fashion, or push y'all through the door somewhere to get y'all going. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all in there, get y'all foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm tapped in with some of them, and I'm getting through the door. If I put the action forward, they gonna put me through. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just off that either. It's just in general. I just want to be a part of the crowd that's winning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Reggie Baby TV. I've been watching Reggie Baby since I was a shorty. I'm from the grade. Like I watched him go from having the first tattoos that he was getting all around the face and shit. When folks was just a youngin' on folks' grade. Like he was out there for real. You know, bro, that was a regular guy. He really came around us all the time. You know, from the grade, same thing with like some of these other guys, J Mane, Motor, you know, so RP Motor. I seen a lot of these guys, Vaughn and all of them, these rappers and stuff, and people that y'all mentioned that be like super celebrities to y'all. They be regular people to us. You know, people we went to school with, played basketball against, football with. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't be that. It don't be that, but that's how y'all perceive it though. Cause you know everybody got famous or they went their way, you know what I'm saying, driving Trackhawks and shit. I ain't driving no Trackhawk yet. I ain't even got a truck or car yet, but I'm working on it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my little Trackhawk soon. Be sliding in something, you know? Bro. That's my dream car. And I don't want a Trackhawk because of the rap songs. I've been wanting a Trackhawk since I seen it. I love the roar of an engine and the roar of an engine inside a truck. You can't beat it. Bro, them Trackhawks is something different. So I definitely want to get one of those, get the RGB lights on them and stuff like that. And just, yeah, all red and stuff like that with the black chrome wheels. For sure. That motherfucker gonna be decent. Bro, we call that motherfucker the red eye. Bro, red eye bull. Bro. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got dreams and aspirations, man. And just like me, a lot of other Chicago people got dreams and aspirations too. You know what I'm saying? So stop with the judgment, man. Stop thinking that every Chicago person y'all run into and meet all on the same BS, man. Give us a chance, man. Yeah, we really got some really intelligent, smart people out here in the city that's really capable of doing a lot and can really bring something different to the table. Like, I swear to God, it ain't no city like my city, bro. It ain't no city like Chicago. It's always something different out here. It's always somebody with some new or raw-ass talent that they bring to the table, or just in general, if they get the chance, they can prove they can do a lot, you know? That's all I'm really looking for. You know what I'm saying? Bro. My name D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my first vlogs that I'm really doing. Like I did a couple other vlogs, but this vlog, kid, like these vlogs, I'm gonna start doing like every day, maybe 2 times a day. And I'm gonna really try to stick to this. I know I say this all the time, but I'm gonna really try to stick to it. And maybe even for 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer, depending on what I'm doing and where I'm going. I'm gonna just live stream it and just chop it up with y'all like this, the same way. Now this time, this vlog was a little dry. You know, I ain't had much to go off of, but y'all was able to, you know, sit and watch me talk, I guess, or say something to me if y'all want to, but you know what I'm saying? But in the later streams and stuff like that, I'm gonna start being out different places, might be in the backyard or something, because I got a nice backyard and shit, or the side path, bro. However that work out, but yeah, I'm trying though. I wake up every day and I try to put my best foot forward. Like I don't try to wake up on negativity. I don't try to wake up being a monster. I don't try to wake up feeling like I need to rob somebody or any of that. I try to wake up and be like, maybe I can make it today. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can do something positive to get where I gotta go. So, and that ain't just coming from the money side of things either. You know what I'm saying? That ain't just about the money. Sometimes being in a better scenery around better people can help you too. You don't need $1 to do that. Bro. Oh yeah, it's D'Angelo, man. My new YouTube name gonna be Low from 105th. You know what I'm saying? D'Angelo Low, however y'all want to call me, bro. And I'm gonna really bring myself to the YouTube for real. Really bring these vlogs out to y'all, man. Really start popping out with some real, like real content. Leave the gaming content alone for a little bit, and just let y'all like get to meet me and know me. Cause a lot of people see me and stuff or know me and be like, who is this dude? Who is, you know what I'm saying? How he tied in or whatever the case is. So this would be that opportunity, and let y'all see how much positivity I really be trying to put out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the reasons my brother and them be trying to always work and keep a job instead of just skiing up on everything. You know what I'm saying? I really push people to go out there and do positive and try to be better, even though sometimes I might not be doing that or I might not be at my best. But yeah, I ain't gonna ramble y'all ears off forever though, Just wanted to take up about 30 minutes of y'all time, man. I'll let y'all get to it. Like I said, I might come in with a stream later today or tomorrow and I'll start setting timers and schedules once I build up more of a crowd and stuff like that. And then we just gonna go from there. And I'll start talking about like everything. Every stuff y'all wanna know about, like the Southside Hundreds, like the restaurants we got out here. I'm gonna talk about some of the legendary restaurants we got out here and stuff like that. And I'm gonna talk about these hood raccoons we got too on Phone Grade, because our raccoons gang bang too on Phone Grade. They do it different when the raccoons out here gang bang too. So I'm gonna talk about them on Phone Grade. So we're gonna get into all of that. I'm gonna tap in though, man. This is one of them vlogs, man. On Phone Grade, man. D'Angelo from 105th, man. If y'all ain't tapped in with the Southside Hundreds, get tapped in, man. Bro, we finna be doing this all the time. Let's get it.